Hello, people of the tube, and welcome back to another review. So it's currently midnight, and I just finished watching a movie I've not watched in years. It's a film called Jacob's Ladder. If you don't know what Jacob's Ladder is, it's the film that inspired the Silent Hill video game series. A lot of the things in Jacob's Ladder sort of carried over to Silent Hill. The fast motion of the creatures or the demons. Um, the really creepy persona, the really creepy environments. That's one thing about Jacob's Ladder. There's a part in here where they go through the hospital, and as they walk through it, it gradually gets worse. It's a lot like Silent Hill. If you've ever played Silent Hill and you've ever walked through the school or the hospital, you'll notice, like when you first go through the door, it's almost like a normal hospital, but the further you go down, the more, you know, like decrepit it gets, and the more it starts to like fall apart, and doors are locked and broken, and windows are, it gets like smashed up and shit. But obviously, I'm not talking about Silent Hill. I'm talking about Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder is stars Tim Robbins as a Vietnam War vet. Um, he starts having what he believes to be hallucinations about demons following him around and watching him. Uh, as he goes through his normal life. So as he works his job, he hangs out with his new girlfriend. I start to see these demons more and more, and it starts to really affect his life and his psyche. Of course, like I said, Silent Hill is inspired by this, and that's why it sounds a lot like a Silent Hill game. Then, of course, um, as the further it goes on, the more he hallucinates and the worse it gets for him. If I were to tell you more about, and that's the problem with this movie, I can't tell you too much because giving away the twists and the turns and the story and the premise for this movie is a huge, like, huge problem because this movie is really, really good. I would hate to give away the twists and the turns and just anything I would hate to give away because this movie constantly changes. It's in your face. It's a great movie. The acting is stellar. Tim Robbins does a great job. You feel sorry for him. You feel bad for him. Um, his wife is a good actress. His chiropractor, he's a good actor in the film. Everyone in this movie does a really good job of acting. This movie is really well made too. It has an artistic flair. It's really good suspense. It has some of the best um like suspense and thrilling moments I've seen in a horror movie. Jacob's Ladder has some really good built atmosphere too. Just like Silent Hill, it doesn't rely too much on jump scares like a lot of horror films today do. Jacob's Ladder slowly builds with the ambient music and the acting and the environments. It's not a slow burner. It's not like The Witch, which burns slowly. This is at a decent pace, and it just keeps going and going and builds up. And there are scenes that it does so well that other films would completely fuck up. There's one scene, and this is gonna uh I'm gonna hate myself for telling you this, but there's a scene where he's laying in a hospital bed. And any other movie would have done this scene, would have done some dumbass jump scare, but Jacob's Ladder took the high road for a more psychological approach. When he's with his wife, um, he says he wants to be with her again. And of course, you'll understand as you get through the movie why he wants to be with her so much. But he says he wants to be with her, and there's a voice off screen, and it goes, "Dream on." Now, any other film would have shoved the creature or whatever it was in your face and like a jump scare and been like, "Dream on." Jacob's Ladder, no, it's simply off screen, and it, "Dream on." You don't know what it is, and that's part of the thrilling moments of the film. So a lot of it isn't in your face. A lot of it up here, just like with Jacob. And it's such a good scene because Jacob turns and he sees it and he has this horrifying look, and you know what he sees is just awful. Just wow. You know what he sees has to be, and he starts crying and he's like, no. I'm so glad this movie does a great job because this movie is terrific. If you've never seen Jacob's Ladder, please go watch it right now. Jacob's Ladder is 2 thumbs up. And the good thing is, if you go on Popcorn Flicks right now, you can watch Jacob's Ladder completely for free. Popcorn Flicks, Jacob's Ladder, you will have a great movie watching night. Please watch Jacob's Ladder. It is fucking great.